and sit down. Shut up and sit down.
Stupid as well as fun, but you know.
Now let's go back to Rikers. I mean, I know we don't want to go back to Rikers Island, but we just, in terms of our story, let's go back to Rikers Island. It's not a cool place. It's not the spot to be in. What was your experience like in Rikers? You did some fighting, did some stabbing. What happened to you?
You know what happened is this: I came in with red bottom shoes.
I'm sorry. Were you on the boat? Were you on the boat, or were you on land?
No. You're in a little, like, you have this these trucks, and then you in the truck, you're in a cave like an animal basically, and they bring you over there, and I had red bottoms on, right? And there the lady's like, oh my god, you going down, because you have to anyway give them up. You get some ugly little shoes, but you have your clothes on, right? And she's like, oh, we're gonna fight about this. Everything is a fight, everything is a problem, everyone wants to disrespect you in every way possible. Now, I'm not a fighter, but I'm not about to like get disrespected. But with officers, I have more issues with officers than with inmates, to be honest. The officers, they see a skinnier girl, especially the ladies, not everyone, there's some very sweet ones, but they just go after you. Even when it comes to searching, a strip search, it's not that comfortable. And you're a woman yourself, they will bother you to the fullest. I mean, these kind of things. And then even men officer, when you take a shower, they can actually look because they're in this little bubble, you're not supposed to look, but there's certain people that are just there that they want to bother you,
Of course.
And you're
Just
mad. It's like,
lingering.
Just lingering for your safety.
For your safety, of course. Obviously, for your safety.
you can see the difference of men, right? There's some men, they just in this job, it's just like police officers, because now they have authority, they have to show them, because they got beat up in school and stuff, but most of them come from the war, from Iran, Iraq, soldiers. And again, some of them are great people, they're just doing their job, but most of them are just there, they have mental issues, they're not right in their mind, they feel like they have to teach you a lesson. Why are you coming to jail? I'm not even guilty at this point, by the way. In Rikers Island, it's just jail, it's not prison.
It's pre-trial, right?
Right. And it's just, I think the first day I went there, I took a shower finally after all the checks, after 15 hours of waiting. And I got into the shower and a girl got stabbed up right next to me. And I'm just turned around, I'm like, I didn't see it. And not because I feel it's right. It's just, what am I going to do? These are big girls. And now again, I'm 155, like 5'2". Most of these girls are big, tall, and more like manly, like dykey, and I don't have a problem with it, but it's like, I'm not about to fight no girl that's mad as hell, no. But when it came to the point where, okay, now I'm in there, I don't know how much time I'm doing. Everything is like, I lost everything just now, like not just money, like my house, everything. I had a dog too that they took.
Took the dog too. Good God.
People, yeah.
Have they no decency? Gosh.
No, because the thing is, they even told me they're gonna shoot my dog if I don't control her. I'm like, let me into the house to get her, because it's a pit bull. She's gonna attack you. You know what I mean? If you come into the house with all this crazy shit. And then of course I was engaged, and at that point it's pretty hard, because I'm like, look, let's just cancel the engagement for now. Let's be friends, because I don't want to go through this. Like, it's like, you got to think constantly, what is he doing out there? You can't be there. You can't be mad if he's doing something, but it's just, it adds to the shit. And he's like, no, there's never going to be a point. I'm going to be there for you, right? And in the beginning, everyone is there for you. They will come see you. They take the horrible trip to Rikers Island. But with time, that's going to fade. But in the same time, I was there 5.5 months. Yeah, 5 months. 5 months.
In Rikers.
Rikers, yeah. Okay. And the thing is, what I learned about people is they're so angry, and I want to try to find out why. I'm not going to be their psychologist, but there was this girl, I was able to do my hair for the court, right? You have this voucher, you can do your hair for the court. And she came at my hair with a hot comb. And I have thin, shitty hair, and that's going to just burn everything off. So me and her got into it with the hot comb, with everything. And she's like a 17-year-old girl, mad, but she's, yeah. So anyway, there was a lockdown. We both got locked into a cell because we were both on a visit. And me and her actually had a conversation. And this is the crazy part. This girl is 17. She got attacked from a guy. He tried to rape her. She fought herself off. It's on camera. She doesn't have money for a lawyer. He died. She's getting 13 years. Now you're 16 years old. In Rikers, of course you're mad at the world, you know what I mean? It's not helping, this whole prison politics with fighting each other. But I made it to the basketball team because I have a talent. Even I'm sure
I'm not,
I played
I'm not laughing at you. That
You
was the positive thing in there. Okay.
You weren't Duncan,
I
put it
made
that
that
way.
team.
Made the
It's
team.
hard to make that team. I'm just saying it. I'm saying it.
I'm
Yeah.
sure the competition is stiff though in New York. I mean, no pun intended. I'm sure it's a lot of good basketball players. And speaking of which, now basketball is an international game, right? A lot of, I mean, if you, a lot of Europeans like basketball, but there's a lot of race politics in prison. So how did you segregate? Like, what did you, who did you hang out? I mean, where did you choose to hang out with?
So this just to let you know, like when I got into prison, I was still married, which the marriage was already like not existing for a long time, but my last name was Lopez. I was married to a Colombian before. So I was like, I'm gonna choose the Latino side because I'm not about to be as a European. There's just two of us in here.
Yeah, that's a lot of them.
And then again, but the thing is, I don't care about race, right? But it is definitely a big division. And I saw it like, first of all, I'm cool with everyone. I had no money coming in because a lot of people disappeared from my life at that point. And some of them were still there, but I only need like $50 a month, but it wasn't possible for a lot of times. So when you don't have that, you're going to start hustle. I started a hustle in prison, and I can't really tell you exactly how I did it, but we had a whole group, a whole thing in there for all the girls that can't make money when it comes to pills, when it comes to doing eyebrows, hairs, feet.
Allegedly.
Yeah, but you had to, and you have time. You don't have time to think about it. But I got together with a cool group of women, and we did it for cigarettes, and with cigarettes you buy food. And in there, I was cool with everyone. For me, there's no race. There wasn't like anything, but of course it exists, right? And when someone insults me for my race, I'm not gonna go after you for the race as well. I'm just gonna try to educate you or tell you like it's either you're gonna shut the fuck up or I whoop that ass, which I don't want to do, but I'm just gonna say it. Sometimes you have to do it, right?
Yeah.
I mean, but even like when it comes to white and black, there's one black girl. It was really cool with her. She talked about white people in a very negative way in front of me because I was doing her hair. And I'm like, look, you can talk about whatever you want, just don't do it in front of me because I'm not with that. She's like, you're not white, you're from Europe. And I'm like, I'm white. But it's like people just don't even know.
Shout out to Americans not knowing a whole lot about
No,
a
but
whole
you
lot.
can't be. No, but she's like, you can't be white because you're white people. I'm like, she's like, I mean the other white people. I'm like, you mean white supremacists? Yes, I understand. No one likes them, unless you want for them, one of them. But it's like a lot of people are misinformed, and I saw it in there, and I think I was able to like show them these other white people, this and that, and not that I'm the advocate of that, but there's a lot of misconception in so many things. Like if you're white, you have to be against black and Spanish. No, and there's no gangs in like really the girls' jail. No, they're just girls being mad at each other.
Shut up and sit down. Shut up and sit down.